Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Marvel Spider-Man on Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we started the game where we helped to take down Wilson Fisk, and it worked out pretty good for us. We got a taste of the combat, we got introduced to a couple of our main characters in the form of Peter Parker, the guy we're playing as, and Captain Yuri Watanabe, who, is the chief of the police. And Wilson Fisk, obviously, since we beat him to a pulp. So, yeah. Today we're going to go ahead and continue on. Let's go ahead and look at our available skill points. We have 2. I think you usually get 1 per level. I don't think you ever get more than 1 per level. But you'll get a fat chunk of your experience from main missions. And then side missions will also give a decent chunk. And then battles will give less. But you can still get levels off it, just you'll get less out of the battles than you will out of the mission type stuff. So anyways, let's look at stuff that we can buy here. So Innovator involves a whole lot about like throwing and the ability to yank guns out of people's hands and stuff like that, and then a couple stealth takedown type stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff focused on throwing and pulling stuff away from enemies, which is real nice. So the grab and throw webbed and electrified enemies, that's pretty nice because you can web up a thug and then throw them. So it's not too shabby. Let's see. And yeah, with the web throw thing right here, when you throw them into the wall, like the tooltip says, they'll get stuck to the wall and they'll be out of combat. You have to manually aim that particular part, or you can just go ahead and toss them into enemies and they'll knock each other down. So that's nice. Defender. This right here is an excellent ability. Perfect dodge. Press circle just as your spider sense turns blue to counter enemies with a web shot to the face. Generates bonus focus. So it's real nice because it kind of puts them out of the fight for a second while they're trying to pull the web off their face. So real nice. And then hold square while in the air to swing kick enemies and send them flying, which is not too shabby. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get perfect dodge right off the bat here. And hold down X to acquire your skill. And I kind of want swing kick, but if we look at the second tier of defender here, we have hold square just as an attack lands to generate bonus focus, which I don't use that much since I just tend to kind of button mash square. Increases timing window for perfect dodge and web shot counter, making it easier to accomplish, so that's also really nice. So it just gives you more time to finish your dodge. And then throw, which I don't use pretty much ever, but it's there. And I think, yeah, it has a couple other abilities further on that I don't care about as much either. Really, though, I do want to get to this ability right here, web zip a second time without losing altitude, because that's really good for traversal. Air attacks are pretty nice, and then I think this this is the one where you can pull enemies up into the air that I tried to do during the tutorial at some point. This one right here gets you minimal amounts of experience and focus, so I'm not really terribly worried about it. I'm trying to decide if I want to grab... Yeah, because the Defender tree is a whole lot about like combat type stuff and getting your dodges out of the way. And Web Slinger is a lot of mobility stuff. And yeah, stuff like Quick Zip and Point Launch Boost, those are really good for getting around town. So I think, yeah, let's go ahead and get the... Oh, I thought I had 2 points. My bad. Yeah, okay, never mind. I was going to say we could also get the swing kick here, but I guess not. Alright. Oh, by the way, a nice little feature here is you get your review of whatever mission you're coming up on, so that way if you haven't played for a while, you know where you're going. You get a nice little bio of characters that you've seen, and they each have their own little blurb that Spider-Man puts out for them. Yeah, Wilson Fisk, 450 pounds, and he's basically just solid muscle. And then he also looks a lot shorter than 6'7". It might have been other TV shows and games that made him look shorter, I don't know. And then you can also, at any time, check all your moves. And it'll tell you, hey, this is a new move right here. And it goes away kind of fast after you get past it. But yeah, you can always figure out what your newest move is, and you'll be happy. So, neat. Alright, so we got to get to our other job here, and it's telling us the zip to point move that I like so much there. And then X to point launch as you land. And yeah, that gives you a nice little boost. This right here, the point launch boost, that just makes you go much further, and you'll know you'll get it when you get that little cloud of dust.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
And yeah, you'll get used
Gotta
to the
love
whole
Doc's
swinging around
enthusiasm, but
pretty
sometimes
fast.
it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
Oh, you can also do the whole diving thing here, which, frankly, I think I've used once or twice for a couple of the little benchmark type things, which gives you a little bit of experience, and I don't use it that much. Actually, I kind of forgot it existed until it just told me right there. So, yeah, using the zip to point and then the point launch really helps you get around, especially when you get the point launch boost. That'll make your job real nice and easy. Whee! I just wanted to see how far we could dive, 'cause why not? And apparently we got focus. Nice. I don't know why we got focus, but I'll take it. And there's no real cooldown on the zip to point or whatever. And if you're trying to land somewhere, zip to point will get you pretty much right where you need to be. So that'll be really useful for some of the side missions that will require you to be very vigilant about where you need to be landing at. And look, there's all sorts of people here. I think if we... Let me see, if we go over here... Yeah, when you're near civilians, if you press the attack button, you wave at them.
See the game last night?
Keep up the good work, man.
It's pretty neat. I like it. I don't use it that much because, frankly, I don't see a need for it that much. But it's there if you want to interact with the civilians and take selfies. Because I think, yeah, the game does have a photo mode where you can just go ahead and take whatever picture you want. I don't think I've ever used it, but it's there. So, I mean, I've seen people make some really cool photos of this thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, L2 and R2. I haven't used them myself much, but you can go for all sorts of stuff here. Let's see. Selfies. Hero visibility. Oh, you can even just make them invisible if you just want like a picture of the surrounding landscape. And then let's see. You can also get further out. I'm not sure what the focus distance does, but whatever. Aperture, I'm not really sure. Exposure, yeah, it just makes it like brighter or whatever, I think. What does aperture do? Oh, I think it just blurs the fuck out of the distance. Yeah, okay, that just does the blurs the heck out of the distance. Focus distance, then I'm not sure what that does. I feel like that should be the opposite of aperture then, right? No? I have no idea. Let's see, you can also do filters here. Let's see. Yeah, black and white noir. You can get the war film, which makes it look kind of gritty. Vintage look, which gives, you know, the look of being in like the 60s or 70s on one of those old Polaroids. Spider chrome, which looks kind of cool, I guess. Sepia, which is the brown noir basic. Sci-fi green. Pop art. Mars. High action. Yes, French film. Filmic color. Damn, they have a whole lot of options here. Cross process. Cool blues. Bleach. 2-strip. VHS, I like that one. Newsprint. Pixel. Oh, that looks horrible. Negative. Hatching. Fisheye. Halftone. Filmic. CGA. EGA. 8-bit. Retro. Posterized. Damn, that's a lot of fucking options that I don't know about. What is the blend? I guess it like reduces the effect or enhances the effect of the camera there. Frame selection. Yeah, you can make like little comic book panels or whatever. I think they have. What else we got here? Yeah, so you can go ham on the photo mode of this game. Frankly, like I said, I don't touch it that much. But you can do all sorts of good stuff with this if you wanted to. And I've seen some pretty good stuff on it, just I don't use it that much. Let's see. Like costume heroes, confidentially, we in the comic mag business refer to them as long underwear characters. And as you know, they're a dime a dozen, but we think you may find our Spider-Man just a bit different. That's a cool, like, little glove thing right there. Huh, neat. Damn, how many frames do they have? We're at 25 or 30, and they're still going. Damn, there are frames everywhere. Wow. And then you also got the stickers. Let's see, which I know these do something. What do these do? I don't know. I don't know what the depict the. I thought the stickers were like little like little speech bubbles and stuff like that, but I guess not. Maybe it has to do with the frame or whatever. See, vignettes. I'm not sure what that stuff is. Sharpening. So you can do all sorts of stuff with the camera that, frankly, I don't bother with, but it's there if you want it. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Dr. Octavius, who is our boss at the moment, because Peter is a scientific person, and he likes being able to help out on science projects, and Dr. Octavius is awesome like that.
I'm sorry I'm late. Oh. You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power dampener. Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on! Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong.
Alright, cool. We get to explore the lab a little bit. And I think the reason why my PS4 goes haywire is because of the cutscenes. I was about to say, I don't notice it doing it in other games, though. Or if I did, it's been a while since I played some of those other games. Huh. Oh well. Anyways, let's go to the little yellow triangle here, which has a controller that is not a PlayStation controller, but whatever.
Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy. Let's see what's wrong with you.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any robot hand jobs from that arm anytime soon. But let's see if we can make it better. And apparently a whole bunch of stuff is failing here. Servo control path, connect servo motor, and power voltage control all failed. So let's see if we can fix these.
Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
The power control for the arm is damaged. Press X to continue. Create a connection between the green start piece and the orange end piece. Press X to continue. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so these are one of the primary mini games that we'll see in the lab here. I think we see it once or twice out in the open world, but not terribly often. But this is a really simple little mini game where you have a bunch of pieces on the side that you need to place into the blank spaces here to make a connecting path for the current to run along to in order to end up at the orange place right there. So let's see, select a little corner piece there, L2 and R2 to rotate it, easy enough. And then go to the next one, and so on. These get significantly more complicated than what they're at right now, so don't worry about that. Some of them can be a little dastardly. Not these ones particularly, even though they can kind of be a pain, but the one that will be introduced to momentarily
Got it.
will be much more of a pain in the ass to deal with, at least in my opinion.
Okay, need to reroute servo control.
Some circuit pieces only allow connections from specific directions. You see how the little pieces on the side have arrows? Whatever direction the arrow is pointed at, that's which way the current can go through. So if we try to put this piece with the arrows pointing up, it's going to block it, and it's not going to work for us. So we need to put it down. If there's no arrows, you don't have to worry about that, and you can just kind of ignore it. But since most of these, except for one of the corner pieces, has it, then we kind of have to watch out for it. And I don't think there's any reason for us to bother going around the long way and doing this piece right here. I think we can if we want to, but I don't think there's a reason for it. Actually, there might be a reason for it now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we don't have enough straight pieces. I was mistaken. Square will get rid of your stuff right there, so you can redo it. Let's go ahead and just use one of the non ones right there. Let's see. Yeah, I think these earlier starting ones will give you just enough pieces to complete the puzzle, and I think some of the later ones will actually have excess pieces if you need them. There we go. And there we
Nice.
go. Yeah.
Okay, what next? And now rebalance.
In order to set the power voltage control, you must also meet its charge requirement. Some circuit pieces provide a positive or negative charge. Let's see. So if the background of one of these pieces looks green or red, you have to use one of the voltage pieces that are green or red, respectively, in order to get to the target voltage. So right now, they want a target voltage of 3. So that means with the pieces that we have, 2 pieces that are green that go +2, 1 piece that is green that goes +1, and 1 piece that is negative that goes -1, and we have to use at least 1 red. So our best way to do this is put 2 right there, 2 right there, and 1 right there. And there we go, there's our target voltage. And now we can finish the rest of the puzzle with these little pieces right here, and be pretty good to go.
Finished.
And let's see if that made a difference to our little arm buddy here.
Let's see if that worked.
Yeah, these puzzles will get a little more complicated.
Good as new.
There you go. That's a much better robot hand job. It's still not great, but, you know, it works. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it needs a little bit of practice, but we can get some AI on that pretty simply. Neat.
Doc's been testing new
Yeah, these will
materials
get
for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
By the way, Peter never shuts up. So if I accidentally talk over him or some of the other people in the game, I'm not trying to. It's just people never shut up in the game. So yeah, these will get a bit more complicated as we go on. The other ones will get even more complicated. And at some point with the other ones, I'll just pick up a guide somewhere and use that to get through them because they can be a
I think we've got
major
samples
pain
of
in the
every
ass.
type
And I've
of
already solved them
prosthetic in
once. I don't need to
existence.
solve them again.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texidor. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
Alright, so that's who the robotic arms are going to be for. Neat. Yeah, you can see a fair amount of pretty cool stuff throughout the lab if you look around. Let's see, this is all the prosthetic stuff here. And I think this little whiteboard will be updated occasionally with stuff that Dr. Octavius is working on. So right now it has the arms stuff, and later on it'll have some other stuff that we can check out for a few minutes there. Neat little scale. It's a nice messy little office here. Let's see, Octavius is around here somewhere, but let's look in here real fast.
Doc's made huge breakthroughs his whole career, but he's always been upstaged, usually by Oscorp. This time, it's going to be different. Graduation. Feels so long ago. I interned for Doc in college. He made me realize I could do as much good for the world in a lab coat as I could in tights. Maybe more.
The first time I played the game, I thought that was at his high school graduation, but no, it's his college graduation. And I was thinking, why the heck would he have Dr. Octavius at his high school graduation when I think Uncle Ben should have been alive at that point? Usually he doesn't die until after. Actually, no, I guess Uncle Ben does die sometimes before college or before high school graduation, like the year before. I don't know.
How many lab fires have we seen now, Otto? 3? 4?
That's how you know we're progressing. Out of the ashes of failure, great science is born.
Don't think Dr. Octavius's optimism has ever been shaken.
I don't think you can hear too much of their conversation. You can just get like a couple little snippets, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, they're surprisingly quiet, except for...
We saw an extraordinary reaction cascade in the limbic bridge.
We're looking for results, not cascades, Doctor.
And results you'll have. Trust me, our work grows more promising every day.
That reaction cascade was pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're surprisingly quiet, except for like one or two little tidbits of conversation there.
Was your research assistant late today? What sort of staff are you employing with our money, Doctor?
I'll ask you to leave Peter out of this, please. He's young, still learning, but he's indispensable. A genius in the making.
Wow. Thanks, Dr. Octavius.
And yeah, Dr. Octavius really does have pretty high praise for Peter. He notices that he is a brilliant young scientific mind, and he wants to help nourish that mind to be the best that it can be. Let's see. I said, help Aunt May at feast and buy milk. Yeah, Peter really likes his sticky pad notes, and so does Dr. Octavius too, as we'll see. Okay, I don't know if he's going to say anything else. Let's go once or twice more, and then see if he says anything, and after that we should be done. And there we go, a neat little picture of the periodic table of elements. So, if you wanted to, you have a test coming up, and you're not sure about the whole periodic table stuff. Well, here you go. This is, I mean, probably not terribly helpful since the text is not as bright or sharp as I was thinking. Let me see here. Yeah, not you. Let's go. Let's see about this. I don't know if this will actually do anything, but if we sharpen everything, will that make the text more readable or no? Or will it just make it more blurry? All right, maximum sharpness. I'm assuming. Yeah, that did not do anything. Okay, I tried. So it is not going to help you with your science homework as much as I was thinking. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and dash around the office and see if anything else we can find here. Is that where we need to go? No, we need to go over there. Actually, this might be the other part. Yeah, this is the other part that we need to do, the circuit projects. Yeah, let's check it out.
Trying to improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double-check his work.
This station allows you to work on circuit projects, earn XP and other rewards for completing projects. More circuit projects will unlock as you progress through the game. And it does take a while for them to all to unlock, but as you can see, you get a small amount of experience for doing each one, and it adds up. So, might as well. Actuator precision.
Doc was trying to improve the actuator's granularity.
Might as well do these just for the little bit of experience that we're going to get out of it, because, well, it helps. And I mean, I think you're usually going to get a level out of most story missions, even something like this, where it's not as much to do. But the extra little bit helps. It might end up getting you a level with the next random fight you get in or something like that.
Nice. Super smooth response.
Minimal grip force. Okay.
See if we can tune the prosthetic's grip force.
Let's go ahead and put you over here. I think a lot of these will actually just give you like just enough to finish the project, and that's basically it. Yeah, these early ones are kind of hard to mess up.
That's better. Should avoid bone-crushing handshakes at least.
Bone-crushing hand jobs, let's not. With the experience for these right here, I don't think you're going to actually get them until you get out of the lab and get to completion of the main mission. So you want to watch out for... You're not going to get a level like in the middle of just doing this or whatever. There's other stuff we can look at here. I just got to find it. Where is it? That's where we just were. Like, there's a whole lot of little stuff in here you can look at. Let's see. You can turn on the radio if you want to. I'm not going to bother.
Lots of late nights in this lab. Glad Doc keeps the snacks stocked up. We should get more of those little cheese squares, though. Love the coffee at work. God bless that grant money.
I don't know why they specifically had an icon to call out the coffee machine, but well, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. I just had to figure out where. That's where we just were. I do tend to get lost in the lab a little bit, just because there's a fair amount of stuff for me to not always notice.
Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius. A chronically late genius. It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
I love that little line. A chronically late genius. I don't know why. That's just one of my favorite lines there. Like, the dude just... Like, Peter tries to be on time, but Peter and being on time, those are two things that don't particularly end up in the same sentence together. Octavius Industry Scaling. Huh. I guess he's trying to make... Yeah, he's trying to get through all the stages of actually getting it out to the customer here. So let's see. I can't tell what that top word is underneath step 1. A something prototype. Step 2, get further funding. Step 3, begin consumer mods or model development. Step 4, open second lab, double staff, begin special manufacturing. Step 5, start construction of the manufacturing plants, the labs. Step 6, limited testing. Step 7, large scale trial. Step 8, branding, marketing, and step 9, ship the consumer model. So yeah, he has a plan. It's just well, things don't always go his way, and he might not always get things out to the people as he wants to. Oh well. Oh, here's it. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I ever noticed this little vending machine here. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Actually, I don't think any of those are real sodas. I'm gonna end up using the photo mode in this a fair chunk just to look at little stuff like this because why not? Let's see, Swilco, Sup, spring water, peach tea, lemon tea, and I'm not sure what the not sure what that one with the blue is. Like Liquida or something? I don't know. Quality soda. There we go. That's nice. And yes, I'm taking my time here. That's just how this playthrough is going to be. We're going to enjoy ourselves here. At the very least, I will. Oh, let's listen to you.
Peter, thank you again for doing these blind reviews. Peer review is the backbone of great science. You know, As we've prepped for the upcoming fitting, I felt an itch in the back of my brain. Is this really the best method of limb replacement? Silly, I know, but I keep thinking, might there be another way?
Oh, Otto, you're always thinking bigger than what you need. That's certainly not going to come up anytime soon. Ever. Alright, here's the next little type of lab project here. And these are the ones that I'm not a big fan of. At least the later ones
A
can
new
be
contact
bastardly.
material for the prosthetic.
Your goal is to identify the unknown substance by its absorption spectrum. Use fragments of the unknown substance and try to match up the absorption lines in the spectrum. Use L to move your cursor, X to pick up a fragment, and then drop it down. Okay, so these ones start off nice and easy. You just need to match up the lines on the fragment inventory with the lines over here. So this one, right here. Place the fragment into an available slot, try to match up the absorption lines, press X to continue, blah blah blah. There we go. Nice and easy like. And there we go, I found a pattern.
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
And you get a nice little blurb about a lot of them. Something that's kind of funny is that some of the later ones.
I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
Some of the later ones, the pronunciation of some of the scientific names or whatever is kind of a pain in the ass, and the voice actor just kind of skips over it, and you can kind of tell that they don't know how to pronounce it because they'll just be like, oh, we'll just try something else or something like that. It's just kind of funny. But yeah, these ones will also give you a little bit of experience. So with these two little projects,
working on with this?
For this, and then the two for the little robot hand job thing, that's what 800 experience points is not too shabby. That should get us a level there. There we go. Nice and easy like.
Beautiful.
Yeah, see, he didn't even try to pronounce polydimethylsiloxane. He just said, beautiful. Screw it, I'm not pronouncing that 12-syllable word there. This is kind of funny.
Looks like another potential prosthetic contact material.
Alright, so this one, some unknown substances require multiple fragments to be stacked in a column. If two absorption lines overlap, they combine into a thicker absorption line. So for this right here has a thicker one in the middle, and these have thicker on the side. So what we need to do is, for the thicker ones, we need to add more lines. So this right here makes it thicker. There we go. Let's see. Let's go. So for you, we need to go over here, and then we also need to, I think, do this one. No, that's not it. Okay, that's not it either. I think I just messed up already there. Okay, so let's try this. No. What am I? I think I'm messing up already here. Oh, I think. No, that's not going to do it either, is it? Okay, so, no, that's not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these ones. These ones could be a bit more of a pain in the ass. Okay, so with that and that, as far as I can tell, those are what we need right there. So we just need to figure out how to. Oh, that works. You and you. They definitely give you more options than you need, so that tends to give me every once in a while.
Hydrogel IPN. This looks promising. Bet it'd be a great tissue interface.
Well, there you go. We found a good tissue interface. Nice. And we're not even going to try to pronounce polydimethylsiloxane, because I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so there we go. We actually spent way longer in here than I was thinking, but oh well. Such is the price of scientific progress. Does he have anything else to say to us? And by us, I mean the grant committee? No? Okay.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri? Anything. I'm on my way.
I was trying to go like further around him, but he keeps turning around. But there we go.
Looks like Jameson's got a new episode out. Wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle.
Hey, plug the book.
And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war on the street, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Someday, Jonah, I'm gonna get you to say something nice about me.
Well, yes, J. Jonah Jameson does make a appearance in the game, and he has his little podcast that he'll pop up with every once in a while that you can listen to. Remember what I said about nobody ever shutting up in this game? I like it, but at the same time, I'm going to be quiet a lot. So, yeah. By the way, I was trying to get that thing to activate right there with the fire escapes right there. If you hold R2 and then run towards the wall and the fire escapes are anyway, you do that neat little just zipping up them, getting over them without them getting in your way. It's a nice little touch. I like it. And I was trying to remember how to actually activate it, but there we go. We'll notice that our little science experiments, even with the extra stuff we didn't actually get us a whole lot of experience, so we didn't get a level, but well. Anyways, next episode we're going to go ahead and go figure out what Captain Watanabe needs, and we'll see how things go from there. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully we don't stand in the science lab for half an hour next time. So, oh well. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. See you guys later.